Hi.
Hi.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
You got me all up on the solo side over here.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I gotta cover the chat box.
Oh yeah.
That.
I might cover more of the chat box than you do.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're here. It's 7.1 day.
Merry Patchmas, one and all.
Mary. Girl kitten ass in my face.
That's what cats do. They want you to inspect their butthole.
Only females.
Well, that just tells us that's a curl kitten female.
Anyway, let's start this shit.
Let's start this shit. Hey, what's up there? Bulwaruk is eager to hear how you've been getting on. Have you been able to relax lately? Yeah, I got to see my boyfriend. It was great. Wonderful. As busy as you have been with the rite of succession, among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tuliolal at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos at Shibela Jaye is one wonderful way to do so. They made the traditional way with laden and fillings and are absolutely sublimes. With an empty stomach, the owner, Brooke Evu, will look after you. Yeah, we've been there before, but alright. Hey, Brooke. Alone today, are you? My boyfriend's right here. He's very small. That's why you can't see him. I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, they're on the house. Consider a token of gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready.
This one? Yes.
It's this one where everyone is.
And thankfully, as you can see, the option to vaporize everyone is there now too.
Oh, good. They're soft tacos.
Of course they are.
Gregarious man, you still love tacos, I hope? You ate so many when you turned 5 you could barely move afterward. Remember that? Hmm? Someone else. No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right, sorry. It's still strange for me, too. Just the other day, you were a little boy clinging to your mother's skirt you set off for East Ilani, and now you're a grown man with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family and you can always rely on me.
Oh yeah, the term for
time.
shenanigans.
Yeah, the time warp. Relying, that feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else, I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electrope. If we needed fire, all they had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips.
Oh,
But here I'm helpless. Okay.
That's telling Dot that we're live now.
Yeah. But here I'm helpless. A culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me, gods, I'd never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems life really is different within the dome. My wife and children, I was thinking of having them join me once I had things settled, but at this rate... I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work.
Hi, Dot.
Hi, Dot. Hi, Wook. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliolal. Fa Wook Lamont? To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. Well, look who it is. I was just about to go and find you. If you don't mind the company, I hope I could use a bite to eat myself. Do you think they made tacos so important because of the mishearing of big soft tacos?
Probably. Big fat tacos.
Well, you know, tacos here never disappoint. What have you been up to lately? I've been exploring Tyrell with my trusty alpaca. I've been catching up on sleep. I've been working to recover some stolen artifacts. I've made myself a name for myself at the Arcadion.
I'm going with the last one, because that's true.
Yeah, I've also been working to discover stolen artifacts. So I'll do that one.
Well, mine is... You're fighting in the arena in Alexandria by facing up against tough opponents. I'd wager you honed your skills even further.
I've been reviewing reports from the Landsguard. Given my responsibilities, I'm not in a position to chase criminals abroad, so I needed someone else to take care of the matter. I'm glad that someone is you. As for myself, I've been keeping busy with duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. And that way I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Koana to figure out solutions. I was on one such walk just now, as I mentioned, and was hoping to find you. Koana and I have something that we need to discuss with you as Dawn servants. Do you have time to come to the palace? And go on ahead. Please come and join us once you're finished here. All right. Ooh, the one at the top of my thing has changed. It's a different color.
What?
Like in the party list.
Oh,
There's
yeah. It's, they changed it to really show that you're the leader, I guess.
That must be what it is, yeah. Kato says that he has unlocked the dungeon of Beyond Excalibur to join us.
Neat. I don't see them in chat, but tell them I said hi.
Yeah. This is a private message.
Insha. There it is.
Volak Shunsha.
Escalators, people.
Where do you have escalators? Oh, there's Kato.
Hey, Kato. I swear they did something to the lighting in between last patch and now.
I'm pretty sure they did. It was in one of the patch notes. Not sure if it was the most recent one or if it was literally any other point. It's always an honor. Val Koana has stepped away to attend a pressing matter, but he's joined you with him before long. Enter the Sun Perch? Yes.
Well, the gang is mostly here.
Well, you're all here too?
Voice actors are not.
Val Koana summoned us. Though, if truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. Yes, it's to share our knowledge of Hunnish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We were, of course, happy to oblige him. Kryl and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on this investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he has started. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Jaye have left to resume their tour of Tyrell. Stola is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Koana's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah, about that. It's got the alchemical symbol for the sun on it, so that means it's important.
It's got a Zem symbol, so it's very important.
Yeah, that's what I said. The alchemical symbol for the sun. Azem symbol. If the look she had in her eyes is any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're likely to be stuck with her for a while. Oh, God. The facial expression. As for Justinian, we know neither where he is nor what he's doing. Some things never change. He's just looking around. He'll show up when he wants to. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So what is it you need? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King Golulja and his administration have invited us to attend. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yassilani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the Queen be honored thus. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. Pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed. A funeral will give Alexandrians the chance to come together to express their grief, but they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go, not only to be there for Golulja, but to put this chapter behind us. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wish to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all.
No, it dawned on me that Koana never met her.
Yeah, no. He was just straight up handling the fort. Should I go too? Would that be inappropriate? I am the one who killed her.
Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say that would be inappropriate on my part.
You and me both, but we made our choices and are responsible for what comes of them. As Val, I'll attend the funeral in an official capacity. I owe it to the Alexandrian people to bear witness to their grief.
And for my response, because of your role in her demise, I take it, but we had no choice. We had to stop her from killing countless innocents. I won't force you to attend the funeral if it makes you feel uncomfortable, but while I represent Tuliolol in an official capacity, I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything. I feel the rest of us should go too, regardless of the reason. The fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember Sphene, who Sphene was, to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. Then it's decided. Let's head back to Solution 9 and look for Golulja in the back room.
Why is he still in the bar?
Because he's the king. He can go where he wants.
Yeah, but... You know?
Yeah, no, I know. Oh.
Title drop.
Light on the left, darkness on the right, and a crystal where the A is. Cool. Ugh. Hiccup. Let's just teleport. What am I doing?
Are you gonna run there?
I mean, I was going to leave this place first, but I can just teleport from here.
Where's the closest? Here we go. Near the giant graphics card.
Yeah.
How's it going, chat? How's the audio?
It's always the question, isn't it?
Basically. This is not it.
No.
It's the other side. That one.
Tassos, what's up? Heading to the back room? Yes. Galulja, sup?
Hello, small child.
Oh, you came for the funeral. Of course. I'm the only one who'll officially take part, though. The others will to watch over the proceedings. How have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. I'm good. Shayla is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Still use as always, I see. By way of a treat, I brought you a gâteau au chocolat. It's kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Thank you, Lamati, and thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. Much the same here, according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? I'm pretty sure we started that one.
Yeah. What am I gonna take?
The money?
Yeah, the money.
You always take the money. I thought that was a bit.
Well, yeah, but now I'm doing stuff at the end game, so...
Yeah, no fair. The flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there right now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gosan. He was apparently Sven's aide and the one who sent us the invitation. Come, let's go.
Can someone get that kid a clean shirt?
Literally, maybe anything royally raiment-like.
Well, no, it doesn't even have to be ostentatious. It just he shouldn't look like he's still having meals out in the ruins.
What if he is, though?
Praxis Park is all the way over there at Resolution. Ah, yes, the park. The grid of emptiness.
Park is short for parkade, Jay.
I'm gonna stab you.
I'm just being silly. Why, you're Vawuk Lamont of Tuliolal. Thank you for extending an invitation to Queen Sven's funeral. We're honored, truly. I'd seen you from a distance, but I never had the pleasure. I'm Ghassan, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I've been responsible for administering affairs of state.
I have that armor set.
Yeah. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. You need to wear regulators at the funeral? They're not a requirement. We are aware your people do not use them. You see, people in Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons while attending funerals. As such tokens were black, I was suggested we must wear regulators painted the same color.
Might wear.
Might wear. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able.
Mostly it looks better like that.
Yeah. Yet, regulator, know the important thing is that we remember Queen Sven. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. I will. The proceedings will begin at this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. And if it's an Elpis flower, I'm gonna be like, what? Oh no, they're lilies. There's dozens of people. Dozens.
They're just showing off their crowd tech at this point.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we must. We will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolol. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
Huh.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her
This
alive in
pensive
your
boy is
hearts,
Kryl.
she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose.
Oops.
Please, mourn your queen however you see fit. As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad. I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Hmm.
And it's such a unique thing, like an entire civilization that doesn't know how to process death and dying.
Yeah, they have no way of processing grief
Yeah.
because, like, period. Because their only option was, oh, you just forget about it. It's fine. Wuklama. What you got? Hey, Galulja, do you really know nothing at all about your mother? Shale searched the system for information on residents, but the only Mamulja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memory, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it, unless he's a clone! Do you want to know your mother?
It's a hell of a question.
I think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So I want to try looking again. And if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well, and I believe I speak for the others too. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. You came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of the man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. Alright, thank you everyone.
We're about to hit an ad, so we're gonna take a quick BRB.
Okie dokie.
Enjoy the music.
Boop.
We're back. And we're gonna talk to Graha.
Hey, Graha. Sup?
As soon as I can target him.
Assuming neither memories nor records of Gulul-Jaw's mother remains, we must cast as wide a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Make inquiries outside in the outskirts. The rest of us will do the same in Solution 9.
You guys just don't want to go outside. I get it. I'm just gonna Easter right out there and save me like 70 cents.
And you get free cents since I'm the one who paid for it.
Hey. Hey, it's Kata.
Tato.
I've never heard of a Mamulja woman living in these parts. That's the last one connected to Zeralja. Try talking to people over at a Tonawatan settlement to the north of Everkeep. A place called Uweyawata. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another, so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kanaloka.
Kanalaka.
I'm bad at words, okay?
Yeah.
Really, I should be looking for the clusters of people.
Which you can't see.
Which I could see if I'm not there. I found it.
Looking for a Mamulja woman? Gulul-Jaw's mother. Can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zeralja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Tural Vidral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zeralja assembled a party of warriors, and with them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear the king's feat in the past. A battle with a Tural Vidral.
I wasn't paying attention to the visual that closely, so I thought he was standing in front of a dumpster and not a pickup truck. Here it is.
Oh. Mamulja one? Their people have never been a common sight around here. Last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tuliyollal after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us.
Oh, good. Back to Solution 9.
Oh, okay.
There was one closer.
Into the back room.
Hey, Shale.
Gulul-Jaw has told me all. We've previously tried to shut down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Notes. Ah, you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and find what conclusions we can draw.
I'll ask ChatGPT.
So Zeralja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Yasulani, among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to rid the region of a Tural Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that this was the crisis in Uweyatana he resolved. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped within the dome. I also heard stories about the settlement in Ueyatao. Ueyawata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zeralda made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal, and if the Mamulja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. And fuck.
I think they're an egg-laying species.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're a spawning leg-laying species. They could still fuck and then lay the eggs. Well, but what could Zeralda have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. Fucking. In order to retrace Zeralda's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked at Origenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Airkeep per the King's direct orders. It's the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to be under the King's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that's all we could learn. That's plenty to go on. Even if the work was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So, if you're looking to transportation records... And there it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts at obfuscation, but large deliveries are being made to Ueyawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. Think that's where my mother was? Can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all this out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. So we'll be investigating the secret facility in Ueyawata then. Ueyawata. This time I want you to come along, Galulja.
Well, I would wait. But okay. Fresh trauma for the kid. It's fine.
Yeah, how else are we going to traumatize him by learning he is a clone? Ueyawata is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you need to take a hover cargo from the downdrifts. Drift downs. Alright, thank you, Shale. To the drift downs.
Where's that?
Teleport out to the entrance and then we gotta fly.
Oh. Oh, it's right at the entrance to Origenics. Okay.
Galulja. Sup. The hover cargo will take us across the lakes. Never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so don't expect it to be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright?
Okay, she's
All right, be careful.
she's at least that smart.
Yay, field station unlocked. Time to invite, Kato.
Will they be joining us in Discord?
That's a good question. Are they in this channel?
If you'd like to be, hit exclamation Discord in chat in both Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, and, well, here's the other question. Is Kato... If Kato is in here, does Kato have the role required?
I mean, you can give him a guest pass role.
Hang on. Discord.
It'll be just a minute.
There's Kato. Roles. Streamers?
Guest pass. There's literally a guest pass.
Stage pass?
Yeah, that.
Okay. Excellent. Now I should be able to join the TRF live. Kato.
I don't think I have their...
Yeah. Hello, Kato.
Hi.
Hello.
Wait. Yeah, we do not have a face for Kato. That is the one tragedy. Are you excited for patch day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well. I'm ready to toss us in whenever.
Okay.
Blind Prague, let's go. What the hell is that thing? It's more beak than man, twisted and goofy. Okay, lightning trees.
So, I really thought Galuja was gonna sit back and wait, but alright.
No, he's gonna stay close for safety's sake.
Alright, let's do this.
My father must have come here for a reason. You're a beast here too? Uh-oh. Electro golems, forest woolbacks, forest bats. We got a whole bunch of things. The main change that they made to me in this patch was my AoE has a wider range.
That's good. So that thing is a forest X beak.
Well, yeah, that tracks. The music is understated here, but it's nice. Uh-oh. Hey, odd question. Are you getting any, like, vibes of the first dungeon from, or the, like, the forest in Final Fantasy IX? Is that just me?
I was kind of getting that, except for all the electricity.
Well, yeah, you account for the fact that it's in Alexandria, so there's gonna be some weirdness, but...
But no, yeah, it's definitely got that vibe.
Okay, so if there's a boss wherein someone is stuck on the inside, I'm calling it Gululja will be stuck on the inside of a boss at one point here, he'll be eaten inside.
Well, here's a Lindblum Zagnol.
No, not quite, but...
I think my theory of Lindblum being the bad guys is possible.
Electrical overload. Interesting. Gore.
It's goring. Oh, it's caber tossing.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Stop it.
No! Cease! I demand it. I spy thee hence. Jesus fuck. No, not again!
You think it's doing it to the ground now? Yep.
Oh, Electrope emerged from the ground. Kill him! Kill them both! Or one of them and focus it?
One's down.
Both of them are down. Okay, cool.
Solar Bahamut kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Is it over?
It's gonna do its raid wide here. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we're dead.
Why are we dead?
Wait, that's my meter. Never mind.
Good job, love.
Iggy, I will punch you.
Oh, good. It's doing it again. It's doing it fucking again. It makes sense that it's doing a caber toss. This is using the Katobo Pass model as a base.
That is way bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid big. Oh god. You stop that, please.
That's fun.
Okay, good. Good job. Treasure. Aiming. Congratulations, Kato. Healing. It's worse than what I got, but, how's that drip look? Drip's okay. What kind of research did they do here? Oh, there's a research note. We're gonna have to come through here again.
How did you get the title The Excruciatingly Excited?
That's, not Kato.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We can't find
Well,
out.
Shishomaru can tell me later.
Oh, good. Rotten hounds. Ah, I bet they've had their souls stole.
Oh, the excruciatingly excited is probably the from the Excitatron, which is the level 90 treasure dungeons.
You know what? That's a good observation, Kato.
Hey, zombies.
Hey, look. Ah, look. The result of messing with souls, probably, as I said.
Hildebrand's behind this.
No, these aren't gentle. These aren't gentle dead men. These are just dead men.
I just want Hildebrand to be in the MSQ once. Just once, and it'll screw with everything, and it'll be amazing.
I mean, a Hildebrand is involved. Godbert is involved in the MSQ.
I'm pretty sure that Hildebrand is part of the MSQ in 1.0.
It might have been. Casting. Let's read the casting stuff. Aiming. Oh, a giant course. Oh, wonderful.
2 of those. Okay, I got them.
Whoopsie doodle. Oh, put those on the wrong person. Oh well, that's just fate sometimes. Hey, this guy uses Forgal's look.
Hey, Overseer, what's...
Cani Loca.
Oh, not good.
He has a, surrender your souls to kings are all just. I see. Well, cool. Come forth, my dear souls. Terrifying.
Oh.
Oh. They do a little bit of a spin. Looks like the safe spot is where an overlap was previously for certain. Don't let the precious samples escape. Ah, sorry, Sashomaru, you might, yeah, that, was unfortunate there. Discard the flesh, extract the soul. Good, temporary misdirection. Ah, I see.
I'm about where I want to be.
Oh, but anyone who clipped into it, that's unfortunate.
Oops.
Keep yourself alive.
Yeah. No problem.
Oh, good.
He hit me with Dark Souls.
No. Well, I hope it was a good experience. The work demands more souls. Of course it does.
Oh, this guy is basically Isaac from that one game.
The Binding of Isaac?
No,
I don't know.
Dead Space. Look at him.
Oh. Oh yeah. He's got some of that look going on. Stay away from me. Yeah, the work demands more souls. Shut up about it already. Penny Loca Corpus. Oh!
Oh,
Is that a storm? Yeah. Kinda. Alright then. Wait a second. Stones. Earth is the opposite of lightning. I think I'm putting together some bullshit. That was real good framing, though. Like, coming out and seeing this storm going on.
yeah.
Something's wrong. Don't rush ahead. Oh. What was that roar? Did it come from inside the storm?
I like that the stones are just the Ziggy model without the...
Without the Ziggy. Yeah. Sashomaru thinks Titan. Maybe.
Oh, I
Could
hope
be
it's
something along those lines.
I hope it's Titan lost, just so it completely fuckers everything. We put more 16 in your 11 crossed over.
It's possible. It'd be silly, but it's possible.
Here, keep me alive 2 seconds.
You got it.
Giving Kato's voice.
It's a rabbit.
It's a rabbit.
It's Carbuncle. Turalvidal Lunipiati.
Well,
I swear, if I have to prog devour one more time.
Yeah, that's Carbuncle's model.
Why is our summoner a sprout?
Skipped everything? Or is it straight up brand new?
Yes, this is the 11 patch. We will be doing the 11 dungeon.
Oh god!
After the MSQ here. You are dead.
Yeah! I was running, but it kept on killing me. The uppering loaf. Oh, he's going loaf mode. And the summoner isn't trying to raise me. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You know, that summoner was just like, DPS, 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 ignoring the fact that, there was no healer.
Somewhere there's always a rabbit that can kick your ass. And usually it's right here. Honestly, the boss being a rabbit is fucking amazing. Okay, like that again, but without the dying. Iggy.
Understood. I couldn't see shit that he was doing a half-room-wide thing.
Oh, it's just Ruby Weapons thing.
Well, no, it's different from what it was the last time.
Yeah, I know, but this ability is from Ruby Weapon.
This one, yes.
Found the pixel. Not that time.
Boulder dance. All right then.
Oh, it hurts still. Damn it.
Yes. Crater cave.
Out of the middle.
Out of the middle. So carve, not cave.
Oh, that's a hole.
That goes all the way to China. Beastly roar.
I probably could have invulned through that, but... Woo! I never hit the bottom.
Oh!
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, man. Okay, next time I'm gonna invuln through that.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, no, it's good. I love blind prog and things. You not have your invuln for it? That was your plan, right?
I used it too early. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Start running.
Running. Oh god, no, Raging Claw.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna delay that. Don't stack it. Don't stack it. Sonic Howl. God damn it.
Wow.
Let me go down the hole. Welcome to MSQ, Savage.
This is just blind prog. I don't know what to tell you.
This one's challenging.
It's a 4-man dungeon. This doesn't usually happen.
It in fact has happened a lot in this expansion because they changed things.
Yeah, I know.
Go nuts.
Creator car. Now, watch out after this for the half room thing.
Yes.
Lever.
Ah, lovely.
So that knocks you straight into the air and back down.
Yep.
I would say limit break. This thing needs to die now.
Yeah, kill it fast.
Woo!
There we go. Nicely done. Good job, everybody. Oh, he's a cutie. He's a good boy. Can we keep him?
Well, maybe it'll drop a minion version.
Yeah! I rolled a 6.
Did not. Okay, did you want to go get those research notes, or?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna return.
Oh, he's still
and-
moving. He's winking.
Oh, we are invincible. What made you think of the forest from 9, all the fallen trees?
Yeah, kinda. And it's just like the vibe. Like it's dark as shit. And that place was dark as shit.
Well, I mean, on the one hand, yes, but on the other hand, that's typically a forest star.
Not. I mean. I guess.
Especially under a dome that lets in no sunlight.
Listen, my head was just in Final Fantasy IX mode.
No, I get it. You know, when they said, like, oh, we have to go across the lake, I was half expecting this to start on the water.
They already did that this expansion.
Yeah, that occurred to me after that initial thought.
Research note. While His Majesty Zeraldra is not the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into a person's body, safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, and so he has ordered us to make this concept a reality. It would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further this ambition, then perhaps it's worth pursuing. Ah, so it's Zeraldra's fault.
Of course it is.
Most things are his fault. Oh look, there's people in there.
Yeah.
Bodies, anyway. Research note. The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We experimented with fiends of greater power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of a Tural Vidral, I struggle to see a path forward. An alternative approach must be considered.
Is that guy a were-rabbit?
No, I'm pretty sure that was actually the guy that was...
Oh, hey, we can go in this room.
Research note. If the source of our failure thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain feral souls. What if we were to reverse the process by purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man soul, one still possessed of its own memories? We stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis, shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. Oh.
You can go in this room too, but the other one's lit up.
The other one's lit up? Ah. So the idea was pull a soul out of a person and shove it into a monster.
We have to run all the way back.
Well, no we don't. We can just use the leave.
Right. I forgot that existed.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Vali Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Oh good, echo time.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit.
I know that voice. I know who Kaniloka is.
Once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
Aha.
So, you've given him permission?
Teshalja, you will assist Kaniloka. As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But If Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in
The deed.
Tuliyollal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Aged like milk.
Are you all right?
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory
Galulja.
Loka returned
I
to.
wish I could see into the past like you,
Could
then
it
I could
not
see
be
people who
part
are
of the
gone.
Research facility.
Because there aren't any other
I'm
Mamul.
still
Something
in the
about
voice
Teishalja
section.
there.
Sorry.
That's where we're going next then.
Okay, now I'm talking to him. I wish I could see into the past like you, and I could see people who are gone.
Because there aren't any other Mumalja women here, for a long time I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. When I visited Tuliyollal and finally saw some, I was able to picture her in my mind. And one day, I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. Cryle. She's eager to begin searching the research facility. While we've discerned the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it that remain might afford us greater insight into what came of it. Let's look around for information, as well as a way to the upper level. A wrought iron gate.
I think that people actually volunteered their souls for the experiments. Success was far from guaranteed, and even in the best case, they would cease to be men.
A lift can be seen behind the wrought iron gate. As sturdy as it appears, the gate will likely resist attempts to force it open. A security panel is nearby. Maybe a verification key will open the way.
That was it. It won't open, and I don't think it'll yield to our shoulders either. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Raha. Wonder what Becklook would make of this researching and transporting souls. Trial. Researchers likely moved between the upper and lower levels. Perhaps you can find the key among their belongings.
A test subject's journal. They're recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transferred a few days ago. I can write good. Yes, I am good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength. Today, bit off hand of feeder. Cannot help it, so strong. Hungry, always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat, am eater must eat.
How about this conspicuously open cabinet?
Hmm.
How about a barking dog?
Woof. Supplies for the staff are neatly arranged within the cabinet. Among the various items is a manual outlining regulations and tranquilizing gas to be used in emergencies. To dig deeper and find a verification key, perhaps can be used to open the iron gate.
There's an ad in progress. We should probably wait.
Okay.
So, how's it going over on the YouTube side? I'm asking you to. Still with us, Scott? Twitch should be back with us in 15 seconds. Welcome back, Twitch.
We have a security panel.
Hey, Purple.
The key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. So this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar, but this is a far cry from the temple that held Veli Garmanda. All the machinery appears to be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergencies. The warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure, most likely. For a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right then, let's see if we can find some clues about Kululja's mother. I think I can use this terminal. Shale taught me how. There's so much data, I don't know what we should look at. Narrow down the search by inputting the name Tishal Jah. There's a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Administrator of Experimental Treatments Research Logs. Sounds good, doesn't it? Chances are the data is encrypted, and even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Let's take it back to the back room and have Shale analyze it. Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer it to the storage device I brought.
Now, honestly, I thought Crow was gonna pull out her USB earring again.
Yeah. Oh, look, there was the Triforce symbol there for a second. That was funny. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn about my brother as well. It's a fruitful adventure for the both of us. Yeah. And here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its contents, but first let's deliver this data to Shale. Oh, you're teleporting. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna drive in?
Yeah, maybe.
Just now realize that the Etherite shows you which one to go to. An arrow pointing at it. Look, new things that aren't immediately obvious take a minute to process.
Yeah, it's fair.
What are you doing, Purple?
To the back room. Hey, Shale. I've gotten the storage device. There's a wealth of data which is encrypted. I'll need time. In that case, we'll take a look around the city and check on the people. Their mood has us worried. We don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. I'll let you know as soon as I finish my work. Come back in like 2 to 3 months.
Hey, Gato. Oh, your suit came. Cool. How'd the fit go? Guidance of the so.
Geode, Alizé isn't wrong. The mood up there is still grim. Some of the Tirali remember a time before they were dependent on Soul System. The Soul System, but even they're unsettled and wondering if they have the chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. With good reason, too. The journey home won't be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly younger folks who have been leaving for Tiral, ones with no elders to care for. Word of that problem has reached us in Tuliolo. My brother is doing all he can to see the Shock Tiral Railroad restored to operation so that people may come and go more freely. Unfortunately, the tracks only go as far as Vanguard, and so some traveling by foot will still be necessary. Even so, the railroad will make things a sight easier. How long before it's back in service? I couldn't say. When I left for this visit, Koana seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shell's working on the data, we can go see the state of it for ourselves. To Shalonai Station. Let's go. Shaloani. That's how it's pronounced.
Oh, you finished your foreign language class was 10. It was English. I assume 10 is good. I don't know the grading scale. We use letters.
I'm assuming 10 is either the maximum or the minimum, so
It's 1
to 10.
Okay. Swiss use 1 to 6. Yeah, for everything up to just before high school, we use A, B, C, D, F. And then in high school and college, we use 1.0 to 4.0. Yes, and there was a posture check there. I will do that. And the stretch. And the hydrate.
Wallaka, I was all didn't catch
I'm not there yet.
Okay. What?
Okay.
What can I do you for? Oh, he actually said that. I thought I messed that up. We're hoping some good news about the railroad. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Tyrol that can't make the journey on foot. As it happens, the Vow of Reason is also on his way to take stock of the situation. Scratch the on his way. Aaronville.
Nice.
Did our little bonbon finally outgrow his old clothes?
Doing it.
Yeah. Stop that. As you well know, my previous attire was that of a gleaner, and I've chosen a different path. It was time for a change. You hear about the railroad, too? It was in part for my sake that the original Dawn Blazer was sacrificed, so I felt it only right that I assisted this replacement. Speaking of which... I assume La Matia has explained the growing urgency of the need. What have you to report? The new locomotive was on track for completion, but we're having difficulty pulling her into the station in a manner of speaking. When we used the old Dawn Blazer to get to the dome, urgency outright other considerations, so now we're on our original problem, how to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of Mewetsoan. That is, the Ronique, though the Hetsato that follow them are none too pleased about their Hetso being spooked by the noise of the locomotive either. The solution I've devised is to quieten the railroads. But a silent train presents a different danger. They will need to be deterred from wandering across the tracks. And we can't blow a whistle at them or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. Weren't the railroads plotted to avoid the Ronique's preferred grazing areas, though? It's odd they're getting close in the first place. Their patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. I'm not certain why, but I tend to ask the people of Mewetsoan for their insight. As a main proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear what the Hetsato have to say about it. They are the ones most affected, after all. I believe that it would be best to begin by consulting their leader, Huato. The rest of you can accompany us to the Hetsato encampment if you like.
Alright. Teleporting to... over there. We're in Fantasy Mexico, Texas. Texaco, if you will. Yeah.
Tejas with a J. Oh, resolve, Val of Reason. I bid you welcome to our camp. What brings you all the way here? Thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of the Shaktaral Railroad. You too have noticed their unexpected change in behavior then. My son has been looking into this matter. Geppetto? Normally we expect them to keep to their favorite grounds nearby for a while, yet, and despite a thorough search, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of the grazing in Piarionanan and Yawatene. Yet they refuse to keep where they usually would, instead pushing westward towards the railroad. I can see no cause for this unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. As any true Hitsara would, I suppose. As you may have surmised, I am of Hitsara descent. My parents traveled with the as well, though I have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe, you see, during such a migration. One of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle I am forced to assume. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stall keeper in Tuliolo's markets, and it's there where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I already had been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she'd been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. Truly? I've never heard of the Runic choosing a path so arduous as to force such a decision, nor of any Hetzaru willingly leaving their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some exceptional circumstance. I cannot say. The idea of following in their footsteps that I might better make excuses for their actions never much appealed to me. Even if it might help you to better understand the Runic's current behavior? As is so often the case, you are correct. Though my discomfort with the Hetzaru may arise from fear of reopening old wounds rather than blind fervor for renovation, it would nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes. And to refuse to learn one of our country's treasured traditions would make me a poor Dawn servant indeed. Please teach me of the Runic and what they mean to you. I promise to listen with an open mind. We'd be delighted. In the meantime, have a look around. Will you learn of Hetzaru culture with me? I should like to approach this with the fervent curiosity that you and my sister share, but it would be useful to know whether I am doing it correctly. Oh man, there's a weird thing going on with their tails. They look like wrong. Like something's up with the shadow on him. Do you see that?
I'm not seeing it.
Okay, might just be my settings. Then it's settled. You'll learn more of the Runic, and we'll have a look around the plains, and perhaps in the process we'll find the answers we seek. The quickest way to learn about a warrior life is to do what we do. I hope you're not above manual labor. I'm not the most experienced, I'm ashamed to admit, but I shall put forth every effort. That's all we ask. Take these tools. Now introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if you can help. They'll be happy to teach you what you need to do in exchange for a pair of hands to do it. We'll meet back here later.
Oh boy. Everybody picked a direction. I'm just gonna follow you.
Talkative Hetzaru. I'm afraid I finished with my tax for the time being, but since you're so eager, why don't I tell you about our migration customs? If you're here, you likely already know that the Runic are our Hetzo, our guides. We travel with them through the turning of the seasons. We trust them to lead us to fertile lands, all we need to survive. You may know that sometimes the herd splits in two, bound for different paths. On those occasions, we must also part with half our number. You may think it strange and a stressful custom, but over the years it has seen us visit new lands and broaden our horizons as people. This too is the wisdom of the Hetzo.
Huh. So maybe the herd split and one got left behind, so the Hetzaru were like, well, and dropped the baby.
Could be. Ruffled Runic.
I've lost you.
You stroke the Runic's coat, you notice many portions are shaggy and tangled. This one's fur is a bit overgrown and needs a good brushing to thin it out. You mind giving it a try? You just need a type of comb that will not get lost in the tangle. This fur brush, for example. Now, run it through this patch just one at a time, gently, gently.
Weird buffalo cow.
Well done. With less excess fur, our friend here will be more comfortable in the afternoon heat and less susceptible to illness. And a combed coat also makes it easier for us to identify injuries should the need arise. You're learning about our way of life, are you? I may have a thing or two to share, but rather than talking your ear off, let me test your powers of deduction. I find answers easier to recall later if I arrived at them myself. Our Hetzo provide us with what we use in medicines, poultices, and soap to drive away pests. What is it? Is it dung again? No, probably not.
Bones? Hooves? Are hooves bones?
Bones? Hooves? Are hooves bones? Both horns and hooves have cores of bone, and we use all these materials, albeit primarily in tent poles and instruments alike. Not quite the answer I was looking for. Is it dung again?
Is it dung again? Hooves or nails?
It sounds like there's a story there, but that is indeed the correct answer. We've discovered myriad use for unique chips over time, and each a boon in our way of life. Where there is a need, our Hetzo always provide. They use poop as soap.
Worrisome.
Troubled Hetzaro. This won't do, the wind will go right through it, and me without my needle and sinew.
I got a mending kit.
I have just such what you need. Right what I need! I should be able to patch this up now. Given how often we pack and reassemble our tents, they're bound to get the occasional tear. Fortunately, the runique hide they're made of is durable enough that we generally needn't worry.
Please be voiced.
Why would it be voiced?
I don't know.
You smell of the grass and the wind, which is a good thing, I promise. You could nearly be mistaken for one of us, if a bit on the furry side.
Bit on the short side.
I have to wonder how Valkoan is getting on. I assumed he would be reluctant to get his hands dirty, but it seems his wish to understand us is sincere. Ah, there he is now. Apologies for my tardiness. I was tasked with grazing the runique and ended up rather far afield. Found myself wandering hither and thither at my companion's inclination. To force us back on the trail seemed inappropriate. How was your work? Did you have anything to share? The runique are treasured members of the community, as important as family. Indeed, they provide for the Hetzaro, and in turn the Hetzaro are good to the runique, just as family should be. Doesn't answer why they got rid of me, though. Mine is not the only way, though at times I lack the experience to know otherwise. My inability to conceive of how a decision might be right does not mean that it is wrong. My parents had a duty to the runique as they did for me, and so I wonder if their leaving behind was not so selfish an act as I once believed. I have no way to know, of course, and regardless, this has no bearing on our present concerns. We are all here in service of the people of Tyral, after all. Nevertheless, I thank you for helping me find deeper meaning in what we've done today. And I will endeavor to remain curious, especially when the Hetzo are concerned. I'm glad to hear that. You're welcome among our herd anytime.
That solved nothing.
He's loath to part from his runique companion. How'd it go? I believe I understand the significance of the Hetzo. They nourish the Hetzaru as they grow and provide warmth and companionship in a harsh and unpredictable world. They are the equal of any man, not beasts to be tamed. Moreover, they are sensitive. Though may treat their reindeers or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must ever be free to follow their instincts and seek lands where they might thrive. The Hetzaru would never cave to them, and neither should we. To control their migratory patterns or capture those who wander too close to the tracks is out of the question.
We will elevate the tracks.
Then it is particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we were able to visit the Renique's once-favored grazing grounds. As we were told, the grass looks fine, the place is too quiet. It's not just the Renique, even the birds and field mice have fled. You'd encounter one pack of Ceroraptor those, and they were passing in a hurry. Typically, that sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disasters, earthquakes, landslides, and the like. Though the Hetzaru would certainly put two and together were the cause geological, I measured the area's ether to be certain. There is indeed nothing to suggest a recent environmental disruption, but I did notice one anomaly. The giant fucking orb in the sky? A strong etheric signature of the west, moving across the plain, albeit slowly.
It's east.
East. West.
I'm just gonna ask, what do you think?
Yeah, what you think, Poana? A Turalvi perhaps? Given where we are, I think we're dealing with a powerful beast, a predator, perhaps given the local fauna's behavior. One of the raptors looked like it had a bite taken out of its tail by something with very large fangs. It couldn't be. A Turuhetso? Turuhetso? Ronak Reaver in the common tongue. Our people have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Haretsu in the night is another evocative one. Renique can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Turuhetso. Their scales are tough as adamant, and neither arrow nor horn may pierce them. A well-toothed carnivore with an unusually tough hide. I cannot recall any such fauna in this region. They usually roam the wilds to the northeast, and most herds keep well clear of them. Can't tell you why this one is so far from its home and pack both. In any case, I believe the source of the Renique's consternation is clear, as is our next move. Drive the Reaver away that they may return to their grazing lands in peace. Never fear, we'll make certain the beast threatens you no more. Oh, we have to be separate. The Renique Reaver is a clear threat to the local population. We cannot allow it to roam unchecked. It wouldn't do for us to go running off in search of it without having made proper preparations. They've been spotted. They may be able to inform us of its recent behavior and where it might be found. Your progress through the upcoming battle will be saved. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna switch over to Viper so I'm not there for 5 years.
Yeah, okay.
Suddenly daytime.
Help! Help! Oduruhetsu is coming this way! It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety!
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And After they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Make haste! We must protect the Ronek!
Aaronville, what are you doing here?
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
We needed a third. Found them.
There they are!
Pet.
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
Oh, Sue's. Oh, specifically that one. Okay. What's this region? What's the story? It's basically like North and South America combined.
Yeah, this is kind of the native peoples following the buffalo, etc., etc.
Yeah.
That herd should be alright. Let's look for stragglers. The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind. There must be something up ahead. Come! There!
These are no match for the likes of us.
Seriously, Aaronville, you just gonna chill?
It's not a warrior. It's not dinosaurs themed, they're just our dinosaurs.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's large. I'll have to just straight up an alligator. Now many alligators.
Yeah, don't worry, Koana's got it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
seems that
Whoa.
did the trick.
For the fodder, at least. But where's...
Oh,
Look there! We've got a big one coming!
throw a rock at it.
Impenetrable
Gun counts as a rock, right?
scales And wicked fangs.
That's a Ronak Reaver, and no mistake.
There! That one there!
Damn, boy.
Not so fast! Even should it cost me my life. I will save the Hetzel!
Kona! Are you alright?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety!
There. You've nothing to fear.
Right! Let's finish the job!
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
Guess we're fighting this thing now.
That seems to be the case, yes.
You'll find the vow of reason is not without resolve.
Damn it! I'm not even in scratch!
I need some time to think, will you? It must have a weakness, and I will find it.
He's actually using analyze properly.
Keep it busy. I need time.
Go for the legs!
When do I get chain abilities as tank?
At level like 47.
I can do that.
As warrior, yes.
Whence does it flow?
Yeah, it's home gang.
Yeah. Oh. Hi there.
I've got it!
One well-placed piercing round to the chest, and...
This is your final testament.
You're done for!
Nice.
Fucking heavy bowgun user in Monster Hunter Wilds.
That's stem the flow of protective ether.
Got it down to half.
That ether ere the river recovers it!
This is going to hurt.
Oh yeah.
Image up 10. Okay. I win.
We did it. The Etso, are they...
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetso.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again.
Again.
Still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu Pelu trader found me as a babe. Please, can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature. "We're distracted," I heard one cry. "Save our son! Save the Hetzo!" After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran, and as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
Oops.
Kona,
I'm
you're
afraid I
a
don't
fucking
know.
idiot.
But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself.
Seriously, dude. I got words after this.
Everyone is so
All
slow on the
these
upkeep
years,
here.
I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone. And now that I am Dawn's servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
Oh, yeah. No, like, my parents just abandoned me in a totally destroyed camp that a Pelopelu came across. They absolutely just abandoned me. They didn't die tragically. I just kind of assumed.
To know that the Hetso are safe is more than enough, yet would it be wrong to hope that in protecting them we also avenge my parents? Well, at least I owe to them. Thank you for standing by me as Dawn servant and as a thought to the imperfect man beneath that smile.
Mantle.
Now should let us return to our you read, I can't do it.
Now let us return our attention to the matter we came to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause of the Runic staying away from their favored grazing and obtained tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. They must be capable of emitting pulses of ether strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them away in panic. If we can achieve this, it will be a far sight better than a traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Let's return to Shalonai Station and we'll start things up. Wallaka will be stoked. He's big on trains. Got a thing for it. Okay, this is in between two teleport spots, so car.
Target you. Right.
You look pleased about something? Good news for the railroad, I take it. So they were avoiding a predator. Smart ones they are, and Val Quan is not too bad himself with that whistle idea. Sit tight, we'll have the trains on track before you know it. Sit tight? Yes.
I hope they break into another musical. Just to piss everybody off.
Yeah, my favorite thing was Yoshi-P's like, everyone's real upset with,
We're ready to go.
Lama T. We're gonna make sure to put her in a lot more and do better.
Whoa! She looks as good as new!
The subtle, fuck you.
If I had time,
we're gonna make the character better, not get rid of her.
Could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliolal. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel, and we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through her paces.
Quiet as a field mouse.
mean, to be fair, this is at the station.
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
Oh, they hadn't activated it yet. Okay.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
I honestly thought they would line the tracks with emitters, but that works too.
Yeah.
Might suck if you're going at speed, though.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like. Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Choctaral Railroad is back in service.
Now we can mine all that precious, precious electro.
Woohoo. Nita Wickway, what's up? For a while there, we were real worried we'd never get the railroad running again. Now that the test drive was such a success, we can breathe easy and start hauling more people to and from the dome. First, Shaloanai, and then the continent. Watch out, Choctaral, here we come. I share the sentiment, we got a mountain work ahead of us to ensure a smooth operation. It's time to get back to it. The efforts of all here today have not gone unnoticed. Once more, I thank you. Oh, that was Kwana, not Wolka. As for our own work, I trust you can handle matters in Alexandria, Lamachi. Everyone to stand still. She's ready to race back to Alexandria. Well, it's possible Chael's made some heads away by now, and regardless, we should spread the word the railroad's being restored to service. What do you got her working on? Galulja's mother. I feel the same in his shoes. Have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. No cause to look at me like that. The Kafkiwa we met may have only been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. Oh,
What?
Wait, look at the thing on the back of his thing.
Oh, I didn't see that somehow. Yeah.
I mean, search for what she left behind because she left it with me, and I will carry it always. Literally. Literally carrying Kafkiwa with me.
If I get everything to 100, I'll have one to ride.
Speaking of things you're carrying, is that a teeny tiny Kafkiwa? What? No. It's merely a token for Alexandria. Your friends in Oblivion would not take no for an answer, and I thought it was as good a souvenir as any. Whatever you say, for what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her along with you on your travels. Yes. Well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you?
Got a Discord icon.
I thought people might join you for a time. I thought I might join you for a time. See if there's all I can do for the people there. Much has changed. I still consider it my home. We'll give you the full story on the way.
Yeah, basically his memories of his mother were put in a full-size version of one of those, and It was an interesting time.
Specifically, his mother's memories, not his memories of his mother.
Yeah. They didn't put the arrow there. Matt Graha.
I'm just getting in the back room here.
To answer your question, Gato, it was about as big as a person.
Yeah, it was like people-sized. It was hug-sized. Like, if you put your arms out in as big a hug as possible, about that big. Simple yet elegant solution, and thus the railroad is back in operation. Meanwhile, Shale is nearly finished processing the data. She will be able to share her findings with us imminently. Oh, hi, Stola. I'm interrupting something, I gather.
He's like, you, Key, now.
What brings you here, Stola? I have seen enough of the gated Skydeep cenote for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. Well, there, I thought it would do to have the company of an expert on electro.
Iggy is falling away from his microphone.
Yeah, I was adjusting myself. I wanted to sit differently in my chair. I'll take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we finished here. Lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway with living memory, the key in your keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny.
Shrug. It's mine. It's got my name on it and everything.
Well, kind of.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Jaye herself. While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
Please do not sign up to the duty finder.
Shale, you fucking... Ugh.
My name is Jaye, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose. Mother? Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vitral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life.
When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If you could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't. No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
Sure, I'm glad I killed your dad.
Yeah.
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kaniluka's shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where I do.
That's all of them.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and Mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Aww.
Oh, kid, you're 12. You shouldn't have to deal with this shit.
If that.
Aw, hug.
Yeah. Istola.
Like father, like son, right, Kato?
It's better to know, a profound response for one so young. Though I wish it didn't have to be, good little Jaye is indeed wise beyond his years. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. It's fortunate that he has you. Thank you, Shale. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen. If you remember one thing, remember that. Now then, having shared what I can present, I am ready to head to living memory when you are.
Speaking of
planning to be
trauma.
thorough.
Speaking of trauma, living memory.
Oh yeah. I'm planning to be thorough, so we'll need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell.
Oh yeah, Kato. Yeah, I can see the confusion. I'm sorry.
A word before you leave. Our network's already spreading word of the railroad. We expected people will be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet the reaction's been the polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. When you spoke with you before, you said many from Tuliyola were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting through Vanguard, so we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, let's speak to the people ourselves. Let's start at Layload 9.
Self-care. This is the last of my water.
Mm-hmm.
Lane Node 9 is just the entrance, right?
Mm.
Nope, it's the main plaza. There may yet still be people gathering in Praxis Park, but we'll try there.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right. And a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zaraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware.
That just stole his voice actress.
Or me. To any of us.
Then what are we to do?
I thought it was Lise for a
Spend every
second.
waking moment thinking only of how we might
It could have been.
die.
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
Oh, come on.
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do!
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
I don't understand.
Oh, I know what's happening.
Sphene is gone. Forever. You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What?
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
Yep.
A funeral? For Her Majesty?
Oh, I know. Ah. System.
Yeah. Pretty sure Ghassan made this happen with the Black Things.
Was to commemorate those
And it's the
lives
people's memories of Sphene that are being used to fuel her.
Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live, not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All
of us shall be made endless.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some
of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
It's gonna kill 5,000 people?
Only 5,000 of us?
Not kill, let them become endless.
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
Ashtaroth?
You know, it could literally be Pastaroth.
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
There's one way to find out. Rip her arm off and see if it's robotic.
I don't like that monitor's on the fritz.
Yeah, same.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
So if you didn't see the full campaign of Dawntrail, the Endless were the collected memories of the dead that lived on in a what we would call a computer simulation.
Yeah, it was the memories of the dead separated from their souls and put onto a giant USB stick.
Yeah. And it was basically they killed many people to keep it powered. She's dead. Like dead, deleted, gone. She shouldn't be here.
Yeah, we deleted her data and then turned off the machine. And you can't just turn it back on unless Y'shtola has something new to tell us. Cryo. We only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. Couldn't have been Sphene. She should have been destroyed when the Mesa terminal shut down. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness. Presented with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, it's no surprise that they would choose to believe she's alive. What is troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in her honor, just as if their memories have been erased. Given that the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, it's likely that the work of the regulators, but by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being Queen of Reason, and that, guys, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on her side. Need to find out who she really is. While I agree wholeheartedly we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have, must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Queen.
Is it time for a meanwhile? Yes, it is.
There it is. Y'shtola, what you gonna find out? Oh.
Where am I? My people. Are they safe?
Just remembered something. simply removing the power from an SSD does not remove the data thereupon.
Fear of death that people turn to Queen Reborn, their fates to learn. Neat. Okay, back to Tuliyola for this part Dot was waiting for this whole time.
Indeed, we're doing an extra long stream tonight, y'all. So that was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah. This patch introduces the crossover between Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XI, which starts here.
Hoobie-Goo Messenger is waiting for a well-traveled adventurer.
Say that again.
I just literally clicked off of it. I can't read it again.
You said Hoobie-Goo.
Yeah, well, who cares?
Me.
Listen, they change how they pronounce things multiple times.
It's Hoobie-Goo.
I stand by my normal thing, which is there's a fucking H in it.
I was asked to find you on behalf of Milalja. Curious happenings abound in Mamukavlight. We thought one was your experience might be able to help us.
If you have time and inclination, she awaits you in Mook. Go there.
Well, that makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah, the Mamulja came from 11 to begin with.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In fact, every named Mamulja that we've encountered here is a boss in 11.
Heh.
For you.
Yep. Milalja. Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if it was right to call on you, but the trouble we face now cannot be overcome with our strength alone. It all began when we found a fallen traveler in the sky deep cenote. For a mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not a common sight in this land, tall and slender of build with pointed ears. He is yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize him, something in his ramblings, or perhaps even jog his memory once he regains consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him? You got it. So this will not be an Elizin, but whatever they're called in that one. The traveler stirs. Very good. Can you bring him here? Glad to see you awake and in good health. Besides, may I ask your name, traveler? My name? Sorry, I can't remember. The fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is a complete mystery to us. His armor is the only hint as to whence he came. Does something about it strike you as out of the ordinary? Yeah, it's from Vanadiel.
It's slightly low polygon?
It's the Scorpion set. Or something. Not much different from any other Elizin I've met, or would that be Eldite?
Yeah, I like that one.
Elizin? Eldite? No, that's not quite right. Ah. I remember, I'm an Elvon adventurer.
And then he's like, ah, shit, high-level monsters.
And you're Mamulja. Could it be I've come to Mamook? If I'm a Mamook, then I must have been taken prisoner. To so readily believe us enemies, perhaps he come from a land unfamiliar with our customs across the salt. No one there calls themselves Elvon. Maybe he came from Alexandria?
I'm gonna say I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I do recall this one time I met someone from a weird place called Vanadiel. We know we don't know for certain, in which case. Milalja, we must gather our strongest fighters at once. What's happened? Galul Jaja Shade has returned. It's been sighted near Track Descent. Galul Jaja has engaged the Bakul Jaja has gained the apparition, but I fear the worst.
That's the Koenig set he's wearing?
Oh. The Vow Resolve's companion for the feet of Brotherhood, I suspect. You would understand the graveness of the situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawn Servant's Shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yaktel. I have reason to believe it was invoked in a like manner to the one used in the feat. Only a privileged slew of the Bonewa should be privileged to knowledge. The culprit will be found in time, but we have a more pressing matter at hand now. We must hurry and inform the Landsguard. Bakul Jaja requires reinforcements. The Dawn Servant's Shade. The Fury may not hold out until the guard assembles. I'm loath to ask such a favor. Would you help him in this battle? You got it. Dr. Descent is to the west of here. Please go. Galul Jaja.
Hang on, I gotta take care of a crying baby cat.
Gotta give the boy a hug. Hello.
Hey, this is the mount from beating Arcadian Savage.
Neat. Eventually.
Arigato.
Yeah. Stupid trees.
So this area, you ate tuna empanadas and a tuna salad for dinner, and so you feel extra catty.
Should I be scared?
Tuna empanada. To see about that.
Destination. Whoa. Pathetic, and you dare call yourselves blessed siblings? Not bad, you might actually prove a challenge. If you come to help, best stay in your guard. He's not alone.
You mean he's not alone? What the fuck are you?
We have a Punchy.
Dot, explain.
Dot, freak out, and then explain. Shiny porcelain doll. What's this? Another monster in need of slaying? Don't worry, I'll send them packing.
I look like a Taru. What the fuck you on about?
Nullifying dropkick. Oh, no, you don't. Can't explain why, but something told me I had to be here. Not bad at all, but it'll take more than a couple of Tauruses to stop me. Tarus, are you daft, girl? You can speak. A shame you don't seem to have any manners. The name's Preesh. You'd do well to appreciate it. Preesh? Looks like I win.
Oh.
One Taurus down, one to go. Hope you're ready.
Reach would not normally wear something so absurd. If you asked her she would, she probably would.
At ease, Preesh. We've seen to her task. Come. Whatever you say, Omia.
Omia? You have to, Nato, can you send me that on Discord?
Omia, what's she talking about? Preesh, wait, please, don't go. I'm guessing word of the Dawn Servant's Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what that girl has to do with all this, but she's clearly aligned with whoever summoned them. The way remains open, though there's no telling where it leads. Even so, they can't be allowed to return. We have a duty to protect this forest, and I'll not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry after them. Brother, watch over that one. Let's hurry after them, brother. Watch over that one, won't you?
Yeah, I was about to say it's gonna split in half.
He could. What happened to you?
Speak of the armor-clad warrior, who is currently entirely surrounded.
Final Fantasy XI music is playing. Everything's still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. Something was clearly wrong with her. She not only mistook me for a monster, but called her two-headed companion Ulmia. The Ulmia I know is an Elven woman, a far cry from the reptilian fiend we encountered. Something dark has taken hold of her in her clouded mind. I have to go and... I'll go after her. You put yourself in harm's way for my sake? Thank you. I recognize that look, the look of a woman who's seen far more than their fair share of battle. Despite what Prisha's done, she's a dear friend to me, I'm fairly certain. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. Jueno, the first walk. Jueno? We invite Kato to the party.
Yeah. Now we just need 21 more.
Yeah, 21.
21 more people.
Should be easy.
Only a party leader made it is right. That's not me.
Average wait time of 6 minutes. More than I was expecting, considering that we have a healer and a tank, but...
And the fact that there's about 20 people here. In that case, I'm gonna take a look at Discord. Just drop it in the Hangout, Gato, because I think a lot of people might want it. So, we know nothing about Final Fantasy XI. This is going to be a Dot Rook show for a while.
Yeah, this is gonna be Dot's going to enjoy everything, and Iggy's gonna be like, "What does that mean?" And then it's gonna hurt real bad, and then I'm gonna go like, "Woo!"
Yeah, you know, peak Iggy content.
Exactly.
Alright, so, the final boss of Dawntrail EX, and then there's that new 24-man chaos or whatever it is.
That's not coming out until later in the patch cycle.
Well, whatever. That's coming, like a chaotic version of the,
Crystal Tower raids.
No, just the last boss.
Oh, yeah.
The Cloud of Darkness.
Yeah. It's still 24-man, though.
Yeah, I said that. Did loot restrictions change on the
normal?
Yeah.
Probably.
Not that it matters, but
Yeah, no, the big thing is we get